Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Pokephile and welcome to the ProForgeLeague show. On this week's episode, we stuff your faces with more hot dogs than you could possibly fathom, we check out some of your maps, we take a trip over to the Wild West, and of course we show you how to build a nice, nifty spotlight. Anyways, without any further ado, let's go. Okay, so the first map we're checking out is Mission by NARB GUY. Now, Mission was brought to us via ProForgeLeague community, and we really enjoyed this map. We checked it out on a First Impressions episode, and from there we just fell in love with it. We decided to test it out with the ZM Outbreak game type because it is a free roaming infection map. This means it's not a progressive linear map like most of the maps that we showcase. So, you're pretty much free to go anywhere on the map you want. It combines beautiful aesthetics with stunning gameplay and keeps you on your feet at all times. Now, you're going to want to try to run around and bunker down in a corner somewhere because this place comes live with zombies. And personally, I love killing zombies, so this map naturally was a good fit for me. You can take a look at some of the beautiful aesthetics on here. You can see he's done a really nice job of paying attention to detail. And to top that off, everything that he's placed is placed in such a way that it just boosts gameplay, and we really enjoyed it. In just a moment, we're going to show you some first-person gameplay of myself trying to survive, maybe killing a zombie or two right here. And you know what? I end up dying because this map is pretty crazy. You guys will see. As you can see, he's done a very nice job of just on all the rooms, making sure that there's zombie appropriate rooms. They're not just campable. There's entrances and exits in almost every corner, so there's no really places you can camp. I mean, you can try to bunker down in one or two places, but chances are you're gonna get overrun. So if you're gonna play this, you're gonna want to be a smart zombie player. And as you can see, I'm trying to take out the zombie right here as a bit of assault rifle fire. I managed to do it, and I'm gonna run over here to this crater. I'm gonna take some. Oh, and I get assassinated. So you can see now we're gonna show you some zombie footage right here, and I try to get that guy, but I just get cut down. But all in all, it's just a very, very nice infection map. Obviously, you can find a link, or not a link, some instructions in the description of this video to download it. It's made by NARB GUY. It's called Mission, and we loved it. Okay, so the map that we made this week is called Lon Lon Ranch. It's built by myself, Mr Pokephile, aDamnCivilian, Xinshu, and of NARB GUY. Now, this map uses a special mini game. You see, we made this map kind of to show off this Wild West theme, and I think we did a pretty good job of that. All the beautiful aesthetics were done by none other than NARB GUY. You can see he's got a very nice barbershop pole right there, because that is the barbershop there. We just took a look at the saloon a minute ago, and there's just a lot of aesthetics on this map. We try to keep everything nice and pretty. It's a smaller map, but basically I want to talk about the game type really quick. Now, the game type is called Wild Wild West. Essentially, what you want to do with this is you want to try to grab a pistol or a shotgun, since you only got the option to choose the two. There are two DMRs on the map. You have one life. You don't do as much damage as normal, and you basically have a nice shootout right in the center of town, just like it is the Wild Wild West. That was the goal of this. Also, again, the goal was to have a lot of aesthetics on this map and keep it looking very Wild Wild West. And we didn't really come up with campfires, but hey, who doesn't like a nice campfire? So you can see we really tried just to drive home the whole Wild Wild West theme. Now, it was a little bit difficult at times. We did a lot of brainstorming, a lot of different structures. We probably built this town a couple times. We ended up going on Google Images and downloading some pictures and trying to recreate them. So you see we got a nice little mine here. Now the mine actually is not functionable. It's only just kind of a little place for cover. I'm going to show you some gameplay here. Now you can see we tried to really use the single shot semi-automatic weapons. I have a pistol right here. You can see it's a single shot weapon. Now if you run over to the graves, this is where one of the DMR spawns. The other one spawns in the saloon. I'm going to pick up the DMR over here, and I'm going to try to take out that guy. I miss him, or the other guy gets him, and I'm going to take out this guy right here. Now I'm going to run up a bit over here, trying to check out the water tower, check behind those barrels. I'm just basically checking everywhere I can to make sure that I don't get into any sort of trouble around these parts, y'all. And so I'm going to take this guy out here who's in the minecart. I'm at least going to try to. And you can see it's basically just a nice little version of survive. Like, you need to stay with your team, although I'm not right here, since you only have one life. There are multiple rounds, of course. We're going to take a look in the saloon here. You can see the nice aesthetics in here. Run outside of this door, you can see the nice little I forget what they're called, carriages. We're going to take a look in the troughs. I like to hang out in the troughs. Troughs are nice. Then we're going over to the barber shop right here. We're just searching for this last guy, and I think we run into him right here. This guy doesn't see him, and boom, right there, Xinshu takes me out. So I mean, there's a lot of very nice aesthetics on this map, and it's definitely worth checking out. So you guys, again, the instructions on how to download this map. Obviously, are in the description of this video. Check it out, made by myself, aDamnCivilian, Xinshu, and NARB GUY. We had a lot of fun building this map, and you guys should have a lot of fun playing on it. I mean, it's a very nice map. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to make these spotlights. Now, originally we saw these by RenX920 on one of his maps, his infection maps. Now, I cannot pronounce the name because this is a German name and I cannot speak German, but you can see the receiving part of the light makes a little light on the ground and the light from the spotlight, and they're pretty cool. So let's jump right into it. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to place down a camping stool, make sure it is set to phased. Next thing you're going to want to do is throw down some capture plates. We put ours on 15-degree angles and line them up just above the camping stool. Now, you're going to do this a few times. I did it 5 just to make sure we get a nice huge spotlight here, and obviously you're going to want to try to keep everything nice and clean, as I am doing here with precise editing here. Now you're going to want to grab a gravity lift and slide it into one of the capture plates in the front. Make sure that it is lined up evenly with the capture plate, and you've got a nice little beam coming out of it. The next step is to grab a white light and center it on the spotlight. Then what you're going to do is put down another light in the kind of receiving area where you want the light to be shined, obviously in conjunction with where it's angling, and you throw down a filter, and that gives you a really nice kind of dark feel with the spotlight aiming on the ground there, and you can use that for a lot of things, so hopefully you enjoy that. We first found it out by RenX920 on one of his Nazi Zombies maps, and I'm sure you guys will be seeing sometime in the future. Our featured forger this week is NARB GUY. Now, we are so impressed with his mission map that we just wanted to check out the rest of his stuff. You can see he's got a nice selection of things on his file share. Also, check out his YouTube channel, youtube.com/Narb Adventures, for some cool cinematic things of his maps, some cool tutorials, and a bunch of stuff. So check it out. We are very impressed with his stuff. You can see he's got a lot of stuff to download, and hopefully you guys will like him. Go give him some of that PFL love and click that little subscribe button on his channel. Finally, we're checking out the clip of the week here. We found it on the most downloaded, so I cannot tell you who it was who did this, but we thought this was pretty hilarious. Now you can see he's got snipers, playing some Team Snipers or Snipers Pro, and he's looking over the ridge here, and he sees a spots a guy right down here. He goes to jump down, maybe get an assassination, and nope, he gets denied. Let's check that out from another angle. He tries to run and jump down right here, and oh no, he doesn't quite get it. Anyways, guys, I've been Mr Pokephile with the TheProForgeLeague. So if you're sitting there right now wondering how you get your maps on the show, simple, click the Submit Maps button, and there will be directed to a guide on how to properly submit your maps for us to play. We check out every single map that's submitted to us, and we feature the best of the best. Unfortunately, we do not have a previous video because this is the first of the new series. Hopefully you guys like that. And obviously, if you want to keep updated with new featured maps and different tutorials, click the subscribe button. We'll be coming out with one of these each week. Different hosts next time. I think you guys will be hearing from Skid for the next episode. Anyways, I've been Mr. Pokephile once again with the TheProForgeLeague, and I'll see you guys next time.